Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we want to be talking about the order of adjectives. Order of adjectives refers to the specific sequence in which multiple adjectives are arranged when describing a noun in English grammar. Order of adjective basically means the arrangement, the acceptable arrangement of multiple adjectives modifying just one noun. Let's have a look at this example. The police are looking for black big 2 cars. Listening to this expression, we know that it is wrong. Why? Because the 3 adjectives, black, big, 2, are not properly arranged, so it renders the sentence incorrect. Adjectives in English language are arranged based on categories. The following are the categories of adjectives and the order in which they are arranged. Before we continue, let me quickly remind you to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and like this video. Okay, on this page, we have the arrangement of these adjectives. We have to bear it in mind that this order may vary depending on the context and the specific adjectives being used. However, following this order can help ensure that adjectives are used in a logical and natural way when describing a noun. So when you have multiple adjectives, the first to use are articles and their determiners. Example of articles and their determiners are they, a, an, my, some, few, your, any, and etc. The second on the list, which is number 2, is ordinal adjectives. Ordinal adjectives are those numbers that usually carry st, nd, rd, th, like first, like second, fourth, sixth, 10th, 22nd, 96th, etc. These are called ordinal adjectives, followed by cardinal adjectives. Cardinal adjectives are purely figures: 3, 1, 15, dozen, 20, 100, 1000, etc. Followed by subjective adjectives or opinion: beautiful, nice, rich, smart, delicious, important, friendly. All these are called subjective adjectives or adjectives of opinion. This is because someone who is, for example, beautiful in my perspective may not be beautiful in another person's perspective. So that is why we regard these adjectives as simply subjective. The next one is size. Adjectives of size: tiny, huge, small, big, gigantic, massive, enormous, long. All these are adjectives of a size. Then followed by number 6, adjectives of shape: fat, thin, obese, round, rectangular, spherical, curved. All these are adjectives of a shape. Next on the order is number 7, which is an adjective of age: aged, old, ancient, new, young. All these are adjectives of age. Then followed by color. Color include black, light blue, brown, green, reddish, dark green, white. All these are adjectives of color. Then followed by participles. Participles are basically verbs, that are made to function as adjectives. Dancing, racing, cooling, possessed, carved, broken. All these are participles. That reminds me, I have 2 videos that extensively discuss adjectives. You can check my channel. You will see those videos there. Those videos discuss adjectives and types of adjectives. Now back to this. The next one after participles is what we call adjectives of material, origin, or nationality: plastic, cotton, rubber, Italian, African, wooden, American, British, Asian. All these are adjectives of material, origin, and nationality. And the last on the list is not an adjective. It is the noun that all these adjectives are trying to modify. So the noun comes last, because in most cases, these multiple adjectives pre-modify nouns. They come before the nouns they modify. So the noun is the last on the list. Now on this page, we are going to look at how adjectives are arranged. We have 5 examples there that will guide us through. Let's see the sentence in example here. The first 3 names on the list were wrongly spelled. Now, if you look at it, I use those numbers as the key just below the page, and we have those numbers on each of the adjective to guide us. There is number 1, that is an article. First is number 2, that is an ordinal adjective. Then 3, which is a cardinal adjective. Then names, which is a noun, that is number 11 on our key. So see the arrangement: 1, 2, 3, 11. That is, the lower number must come before a higher number. Do not ever let a higher number come before a lower number. So 1, 2, 3, 11. It is still an acceptable arrangement. The first 3 names on the list were wrongly spelled. Example B. The beautiful large ancient oak tree stood majestically in the forest. In this case, there is number 1, article. Beautiful is number 4, that is opinion or subjective adjective, followed by adjective of size, which is number 5, then followed by age, which is number 7, then oak tree is the noun, number 11. So look at the arrangement: 1, 4, 5, 7, 11. So lower number comes first, then higher number comes later. That is the arrangement. The beautiful large ancient oak tree stood majestically in the forest. Example C. He wore a pair of nice shimmering Italian shoes to the meeting. Now let's see the arrangement of the adjectives here. A, that is article. Pair of nice. Nice is number 4. That is a subjective adjective. Shimmering is participle, number 9. Italian is number 10, which is nationality or origin. Then shoes, which is the noun, comes last, on the list. He wore a pair of nice shimmering Italian shoes to the meeting. Example D. We saw some enormous grey-colored African elephants. Let's see the arrangement. Some is a determiner in this case. Enormous is an adjective of a size, which is number 5. Grey-colored, that is adjective of a color, number 8. And then we have African, that is an origin. Then elephant, which is the noun, number 11 comes last. So we have 1, 5, 8, 10, 11. We saw some enormous grey-colored African elephants. The last example here is example E, which says the police are looking for 2 big black cars. Now, this is the correction of the first wrong sentence we have at the beginning of the video. The police are looking for 2 big black cars. Now, see the arrangement. 2 is a cardinal adjective, which is number 3. Big is number 5, which is adjective of size. Black is a color, which is number 8. Then cars, which is the noun, comes in number 11. The police are looking for 2 big black cars. 3, 5, 8, 11. So take a good look at this arrangement. You may pause the video here and take a look at it. The lower number comes first before the higher number. This is the right arrangement. This is the right order of adjectives. Okay, so let's try some past JAMB questions. I've put these questions here and I've added the year and the number of those questions. They are based on the order of adjectives. What I'm going to do here is just pause the video, then try each of these questions following the keys provided at the bottom of the page. Pause it, take your time, then we see the answer on the next screen. So here are the answers to the questions. You put dash in a basket. So the correct option is 12 white eggs. Then how do we go about? How do we get 12 white eggs? Okay. A is an article, that is number 1, followed by dozen, which is a cardinal adjective, number 3, followed by white, which is adjective of a color, which is number 8. Then eggs comes last, which is number 11. 1, 3, 8, 11. That is the right order. The first prize was dash tray. So the correct option is an attractive carved wooden tray. So how did we get it? An is number 1. Attractive is subjective, number 4. Carved is participle, number 9. And the wooden is material, which is number 10. So we have 1, 4, 9, and the 10. Question C. Okoro intends to wear his dash dress to the zoo. The correct option here is option D, new white cotton dress. How did we get that? New is adjective of age, that is number 7. White is color, which is number 8. cotton is material, which is number 10. So we have 7, 8, 10. It says, now the next question is question D. The poor man was pleased to find dash tire. So the correct option is option B, an old discarded rubber tire. How did we get that? Han is an article, which is number 1. Old is age, which is number 7. Discarded is participle, which is number 9. Then rubber is material, which is number 10. So we have 1, 7, 9, 10. That is the correct order. Okay? Now, let's take a look at this page. Remember that words that habitually co-occur, these are collocations, must not be separated. Yes, you must not separate words that usually come together, e.g., oak tree, luxury bus, social trend, earth import, serious social problems. Let's see these two past questions. Pause the video so you can have the time to work on getting your answer. Okay, let's see the answers. Question here, the tourist bought dash. So the correct option is option C, a small brown Nigerian earthen pot. How did we get that? A is article, small is a size, brown is color, Nigerian is a origin or nationality, and earthen and pot cannot be separated. They are collocations, earthen pot, so it is not possible for us to separate the two. That is why we cannot remove earthen from that particular position. A small brown Nigerian earthen pot, that is 1, 5, 8 and then 10. 1, 5, 8, 10. So that is the arrangement. Let's go to question F. That is, there are lots of dash in the park. So the correct option is option A. That is, there are lots of fast-moving luxury buses. So how did we get that answer? Of course, we cannot separate luxury from buses. Luxury buses are always, together. They are like collocations, so we cannot separate the two. So fast-moving is a compound adjective. So we have come to the end of this video. I trust that you've gained one thing or the other. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for staying us through. Bye-bye.